So I didn't mess up.
We've been doing a lot of home cooking lately. Air fryer, crisper, broiler, saute, pressure cooker, and it's fantastic.
And that's why we didn't have power.
You see one?
No, I don't see him though, but I heard him.
Maybe in the desert, but that's still cold. Cool!
Awesome.
Wow! Well, we kind of left the cold.
It's a cold morning.
Day one.
Day one, cold morning. Yeah, it's beautiful out though. I was outside a little bit ago. The wind's blowing, but you can definitely feel the warmth from the sun.
What happened with the electrical last night?
With the electrical, I must have unhooked the 12-volt system wire that runs through the whole coach because none of the plugs are working, like the TV, microwave, nothing's working. I think I know what it was. But should be an easy fix. I don't have the wire to fix it, but nonetheless, it should be easy.
We're in America, so parts are easy to find.
Yeah. Yeah, I still had all the wires, but I left them in storage. So now I have to go get wire. I mean, I either go get it, which is probably 20 miles away, or I drive, 160 miles to go get the wire that was supposed to be in there.
We're never going back there. We were joking that it was like a place we went to in Greece, and we spent way too long just trying to get the solar arch done.
Yeah.
Nothing on the place, just when you've been somewhere with too long, you're just over it. You have your lifetime's fill.
We do like to move. So I didn't mess up. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but I just had the switch and the inverter in the wrong position. And that's why we didn't have power. And now we got power. Our hot water heater has a leak in a different spot. Wonderful. I don't know when that occurred. I don't know why it occurred. Whatever. We'll deal with it.
We have been here for about 6 days in Bumblebee Road, Arizona. We've been doing a lot of home cooking lately with our Ninja Foodi all-in-one. It's like an air fryer, crisper, broiler, saute, pressure cooker, and it's fantastic. We've made French onion soup, veggies with meat and potatoes, chili with cornbread baked into the top of it, and I just made chicken tortilla soup. Because we have so much solar on the roof and a big battery bank, yeah, it's almost nothing to just cook with electricity as opposed to propane. We've really been enjoying this area. It has been amazing to us. I love the desert. I vacationed in the desert a lot as a kid, so I have very fond memories of it. But it's gonna get cold in the next couple of days. So we're gonna head out to Lake Pleasant, Arizona. And Brad's trying to drink his coffee.
Piece of cake. That's supposed to have water in it too, according to the map.
It looks brown.
Yep, that's a whole lot of dirt.
We're heading into our second spot, our BLM land by Lake Pleasant, north of Lake Pleasant to be exact. And it's a little bit of a bumpy, gravelly dirt road, but not a problem for us with our truck. So we should be there in 10 to 20 minutes. I'm not believing that.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go slow. But it looks beautiful.
So we got to our spot earlier this afternoon. It's a nice little lake over yonder. But yeah, in the distance as I come out here, there's a freaking giant hot air balloon in the distance.
What's happening?
Well, we heard a thud against the RV. So I got up to throw the lights on outside. While I was doing so, I heard the hee-haw of a burro.
You see one?
No, I don't see him though, but I heard him.
Finally saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Is he laying down?
I don't think so. Is he?
I don't know. Oh no, he's eating a cactus.
We've been in this second spot for, I think, like 4 days now. And we heard about all the wild burros that are in the area, and we've heard them at night. But today is the first day that we actually saw any.
They're so cute. I didn't know the babies were so dark.
Yeah.
They're like no light on them. The fire's ready.
Fire's ready. It's fish time.
Hold it up like a shield.
Captain Barbecue.
All right, fish time. What are we doing today?
Going to take a walk to that lake. Should only take us about an hour. Let's get on this hike.
Do you have kind of idea where we're going?
Yeah, that way.
They're a cactus that's just so prominent and big and statuesque. Whoa! It's strange to see a skeleton of one or one that has fallen. Like seeing a monument crumble or something.
This is kind of the first time in a while that I can actually feel the sun beating on my chest.
Mm-hmm. What happened? No, he's hiding behind the tree.
Oh,
It's like 4 sticks. You can't see me. I think if you just throw up a couple tombstones around here, it would definitely look like a cemetery.
hi, buddy.
Oh.
You're okay.
You didn't like my story?
Mm-hmm. We're going that way.
I think we made him mad.
Like we scared him.
Yeah. Startled him, thought I was alone. Dude, you know what this reminds me of? Star Wars? Sand Raiders? It may be in the desert, but that's still cold. It looks so cold.
Yep, there it is.
It's ice water. It's refreshing though. We're running out of water in the RV. That was my little weekly shower. So do you think we got everything done to pack up and get out of here?
I think so. We're gonna pack up and we're going to Lake Pleasant proper and one of the RV parks so we can take care of our tanks and go hang out there for the day. Get some chores done.
We're running low on water, so we've been afraid to shower the past couple days. So
Yeah.
that'll be really nice.
And we get to take some hot showers because our hot water still isn't fixed yet.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I'm most looking forward to is washing my hair in a nice hot shower. Oh, this is perfect.
4-wheel drive.
Desert Tortoise Campground, here we come.
How'd we do on our 2 weeks? I'd say today is 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. no touch with civilization, no trips to the store, no dumping, no getting any water. We did good.
Yeah, I think we could have lasted at least another 5 days pretty easy.
Yeah.
But you and I, we drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
A lot of coffee, a lot of tea. Maybe that's because it's still kind of chilly out.
Maybe.
But
I drink a lot of water. Our black tank is 2/3 full and our gray tank is only 1/3 full. Most of our water went through our bodies first. Future challenge accepted. Longer than 2 weeks, maybe 3. Why can't I do 3? Burros will eat your food.
yeah,
Do not feed. This one goes on this guy. And then this one we will clip on our post at the campsite like you always do.
This is way easier than checking into a country.
Way easier. I know. I was all like, oh man, do I need to have the registration? Like, I've only been tent camping. I was all ready to do whatever, and all she needed was my address, which I didn't know because we just recently moved. Changed addresses. So that was funny. I was like, I'm sorry, I just moved 2 months ago. So the other day, we saw this huge plane flying around over the lake. Apparently, it was a World War II plane that they flew here and landed in the lake to be refurbished a little bit and put into the local museum.
I saw that plane. It looked like it was sitting on top of a hill. The crazy things that they're able to do with pulling a plane out of the water onto the top of a hill, if that's the case, like, that's incredible. I love planes.
As I told the lady, she was like, so, like, oh, by the way, like, this thing's happening, like, if you're interested. And I was like, oh, you have no idea. My boyfriend wanted to be a pilot, but his eyesight's too shitty. And every time we hear an interesting plane, he runs outside to see what it is. So when I told how excited Brian is about planes, she whipped out her phone and just proceeded to show me like a bunch of pictures of it.
That's awesome.
So, like, she just casually mentioned it, but then was excited someone else was excited too. So we got a little fire pit and stuff.
Feels like a luxury resort, doesn't it?
It does. Super cool, man. You got your game plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull forward and kind of get as straight as I can to this, and then just crank it in.
Okay, good. First time backing up into a official camp spot. I totally thought we were gonna have lakefront property. The pictures were beautiful. Right next to the water, you could dip your toes and watch the sunset glimmer across the water. What do you think of our scene?
I think it's a beautiful lakefront piece of property right here.
Yeah, we'll see. That might be a little close. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's go check out some cool airplane.
So it should be pretty easy to find. We have our truck, so we don't have to walk, which is very nice. Whole new us. First time in 2 years we have a vehicle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. Before our Chevrolet legs, we had Gecko.
Now we have a Chevrolet.
Now we do have a Chevrolet. Oh, I'm not gonna feed you. Don't bite me. Oh, you're so fuzzy.
Left. How the hell did it get up there?
She said that they pulled it. They brought it up.
This must be the boat ramp.
Yeah. Cool.
That thing's awesome.
Wow. Does it look bigger than you thought it would?
No.
Don't go this way.
Oh. Just kidding.
Hey, buddy, keep your eyes off the plane.
Brian tried to go down the wrong way.
The road's that way.
So the other day when we were boondocking, I saw 2 giant planes in the sky, and one of them looked like it could have been a water plane for fires, and it came down in this area, but it never came back up. So I figured, oh, there's an airport right by the lake. No big deal. That's where it landed. Not knowing that it actually was landing in the lake and they were putting it here. Now we get to see it here. That's freaking cool, man.
The Philippine Mars is a 4-engined cargo transport flying boat, built for the U.S. Navy during World War II. 5 of these planes were built to be used for long-range transport. In 1959, the Canadian company, Forest Industries Flying Tankers, bid on 4 of them before they were sold for scrap. These aircrafts were converted for civilian use as firefighting water bombers, of which one remained operational until 2016. They fought fires in Canada and eventually the US. Philippine Mars was converted and featured in air shows to show off its water bombing capabilities in 1963. This conversion meant a bomber could scoop up 7,200 gallons in 22 seconds, which can cover a 4-acre area. In 2012, this plane was eventually retired from fighting fires and given a fresh coat of paint in its original Navy colors. They flew the plane and landed it in the lake, in the water. Then they taxied it over to this boat ramp and they just pulled it up and it's right there. So it's getting a little spa day before it gets moved to the museum. This museum.